going on, guys? Welcome to episode 64 of the Tasty Cast, our weekly podcast where we talk about things, react to things, watch random videos, do a bunch of random shit. My name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And a quick reminder, play Beyond Two Souls and Rayman Legends. You have 1 week until Plus Club. We're going to do that next week. And our game of the month is Portal Knights. Play all 3 of those games. Come back next week. We'll be doing Plus Club and Game of the Month. 2 episodes, Thursday and Friday. I know one of those is technically out of this month, but you guys understand. And we will be announcing our new Game of the Month then. And hopefully the new PlayStation Plus games then. Because I don't think those have been announced yet.
Then I would hope so.
I mean, it's like right when the month's changing. They still don't say it. That'd be kind of weird. We're keeping it a secret.
They usually wait till the last fucking minute, though.
It's no secret that we have a Discord. So come fucking hang out, talk with us at any time. And if you prefer to not see our faces, because you're like, I like listening to you, but I fucking hate seeing you. You can listen to us on iTunes, or if you just prefer that. That'd be really mean, though. You hurt Chris's feelings. Look what you've done. Yeah, we're on iTunes and other podcast places. So if you prefer to listen to us, do that. And if you're listening to us and you want to watch us, come to YouTube and come check us out at Tasty Loot Gaming and hit the subscribe button, maybe. But yeah, with every Tasty Cast, we typically talk about what we've been playing. So yeah, I have a pretty short list, so I will jump in first. I just lost my fucking list of 2 games. My list of 2 games. I forgot them already. Yeah, so H1Z1 came out on PS4. It is in, I think, beta or something like that, because they're really adamant about how it's not the final product, but they're going to be working on it. If you don't know what it is, H1Z1 Battle Royale. It's a Battle Royale game from the game H1Z1 that came out on PC a long time ago, which was a DayZ clone. Battle Royale game, obviously. I don't have to fucking explain it to anybody. And me and Josh have been playing that a little bit lately, and we fucking won our second match, which is awesome. Josh got a little bit of a fucking ego, and deservedly. He got some good kills, although he stole them from everybody. The way it works is random boxes will drop, and those random boxes will have random fucking higher end weapons. And he found us like a rifle, and I'm around with like a pistol, another pistol, and a little shitty Uzi. And our team, it's like us left, and we like run into this field, and there's just like people shooting everywhere. And I'm just like calling people out or whatever, and we all start shooting at him, and then you just hear and fucking be like, Josh killed him. And we see another guy, and we're all like, it's like Josh killed him. And fucking at the end of it, he had like 8 kills. I had like 4 assists, and some other guy had like 4 assists and something. But yeah, we won, so that was awesome. But yeah, so far it's pretty fun. Obviously, PUBG, that's the other one. That's not on PS4. It's on Xbox for however long their deal is. I know it's a timed exclusive, like everything on Xbox. Soon Halo will be on PS4, and I would love to play it on there. But it's a really good alternative. Josh seems to like it more than PUBG, but I don't think he really played a whole lot of PUBG. I think PUBG is still way better, but it's a really good alternative, and I think H1Z1 kind of straggling behind in this like field, even though they got to it first before these other 2 games that got really popular got popular. This is the perfect time for them and perfect position for them to be in to get people to play their game, because PUBG's not on here, and if you want that more tactical battle royale, it's on PS4 now. It's H1Z1. The only thing I don't like about it is when you aim, it goes to first person only, whereas in a lot of these games it'll go to third person, and then you can hit a button and go to like first person aim or whatever. I don't know if it's like that on Xbox or not. And it doesn't have free look, which is like a fucking must for me. In Arma, there's a button you can press so you can look around while still running forward. And then PUBG also has that. This game does not have that. But other than that, I mean, it runs well. It plays well. I think there's too many vehicles, because I'd say about fucking 4 out of 5 matches, the end is just everyone in fucking cars in a destruction derby driving around in circles hitting each other. I literally got in this field, and there's like 20 of us left, and we're all in our own cars. And we're all just driving around. The circle just keeps shrinking. All our cars just keep getting in the circle, just holding our e-brakes and spinning out. And everybody's just honk, 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 honk. And anytime someone got like risky enough, they jump out of the car and start shooting. Someone just hit that guy, and fucking they all start spinning again. And then I finally ran out of gas. I'm like, well, I guess it's my turn. I just like got out of the car, started fucking unloading, killed 2 guys, and someone just drove right through me. But
That sounds awful to me.
yeah, it was funny the first time, but then I saw this happening again. I was like, no, I don't want to do this every time. One time, me and Josh were playing, and we got in a vehicle. We drove down the field, and all of a sudden, there's a bunch of cars just coming in. That whole thing started happening again, and I was like, we gotta at least just, like, try and thin the fucking herd a bit. So we like jumped out, ran behind a hill, and as soon as I got behind the hill, I got fucking sniped instantly. And then Josh just ran into the field unloading and just got murdered. It was ridiculous, but so I hope they work on their, like, I don't know, towards the end of the match, the way it feels. Because, like I said, it always feels like there's just like a fucking destruction derby happening.
Right.
I definitely recommend it for anybody who likes battle royale games. Obviously, they're popular. And if you're kind of not really into Fortnite's feel of... God damn, that game's tactical as fuck, as dorky as it is. I was watching a video today, and there's like these people who were like up on like a platform they'd built in the sky, and the other team was down on the ground, and they destroyed the platform and dropped. And as they dropped, one dude shot down a bouncy pad, and the other guy dropped a building. There's a thing that will make a building for you.
Oh, yeah, the new grenades.
Yeah, and it just built the building up, and they hit the bottom and bounced back to the top of the building, started shooting from up there. I'm like, you can do fucking stupid shit in that game.
Oh yeah, that game's Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I'm not into it for that reason, but I respect it. Like, I don't think it's bad at all. That's
Our coworker Paul's like that. He's like, it just can't handle. And I'm misquoting you. I'm sorry. I know you listen to these on iTunes, but
he's gonna hate you now.
He prefers the more realistic feel of PUBG.
Me
So,
but yeah, it's pretty good. It definitely has some things they need to work out, though. It needs a better UI and a better options menu. Everything that's in the options is just a list, and you can't press up to get to the bottom of it. So if there's something at the bottom of that list, you gotta fucking scroll on down.
what?
It's bad.
I hate using this phrase, but it's 2018. Are you serious? Like,
Yeah,
that's a weird design decision.
But like I said, they said that I don't know if this is the same battle royale as that's on PC, but they're saying they're really gonna like work with people and their feedback to try and make this good.
Oh, good.
So I hope they're not just saying that. And my first feedback: fix that fucking options menu because it's ridiculous.
Second, get rid of the cars.
Have 1/3 of the cars.
No,
There's a lot
all
of cars.
Bicycles.
One thing in their design that's really good though is their
Scooters.
there's quads.
Pogo sticks. Just pogo sticks.
Oh god, that'd be ridiculous. Watching people boing, boing, just shooting at each other. That'd be interesting. Just add horses. Or just fucking. It should be Red Dead Redemption at that point. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I ran into a hacker, which is ridiculous though. The game's only been out for a couple days. What happened? If you follow me on Twitter, Tasty Loot Gaming, you can watch the video. But I was playing, and their team mode is 5 people, so there's 5 people a team, which is pretty cool. And I got into a group with 1 person, so I was like, cool, it's me and 1 guy. We're gonna fucking go fight all the other groups of 5. This is great. So I didn't take the match very serious, but as soon as we spawned, this guy wanted fucking nothing to do with me. He never even looked at me, didn't say shit to me, just kind of wandered off like a dog looking for food. He just like ran to a barn, he's just looking around. And I ran in there, I was like looking at him, he's just like still looking around. And then I ran to a building, I took some shit, and then I left the door open, so it's an indicator. I already walked in and grabbed shit. He comes wandering in, just looking around and stuff, and he walks right past me. I'm like, okay. And then I run over, grab a vehicle, and I drive up to him and start honking. He doesn't even look at me. He's just... And then he runs into a building and just sits in there. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I start honking or whatever, and I'm being really obnoxious. I honk for like fucking a couple of minutes. And, well, in that game, it wouldn't be a couple minutes because the circle shrinks pretty quickly. But every once in a while, I see him, he's like peeks out the window at me and just like gets back into his hole. And I was honking again. I drove up to the front door, and he came running down the stairs. I'm like, okay, here we go. He opens the front door, looks at me, and I'm honking at him, and he just goes and shuts the door and just runs back upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? So I like drive out in the backyard. I'm looking up at the window, and he's just staring out at me. And I'm just honking at him. He's just looking at me. I get out of the car, and I throw a grenade right through the window, and it fucking blows up. And then I throw another one at the roof, it blows up. And I get back in the car, I'm like, I'm out of here, fuck this guy. And he shoots a crossbow. In that game, the crossbow is explosive.
Okay.
He shoots a crossbow and hits the back of my truck and just fucking doesn't destroy the truck, but like I was like, oh shit, he's getting pissed. And finally the circle starts encroaching on us, and like I was like, okay, fuck you, I'm out of here, bye. And I just like drive off, and I just watch the green in this the circle's gas, so the gas just kind of rolls over the house he's in. I'm like, fuck you, and I just like drive off, do my thing. I ended up being like 8th place in that round, and that sucked because I was driving into like this creek area. I flipped my truck as soon as I got out. There was like a whole team of 5 dudes who just unloaded on me, but the circle was very small. At this point, I completely assumed that dude was fucking dead, the guy in the house. It's like spectate. I'm like, spectate who? I had one teammate. I hit the spectate button. It takes me back to that house, and that guy's just sitting in the bedroom, just looking around. And it shows that he's taking damage. There's a red indicator of where damage is coming from, and he's just sitting there, just looking around. I like go get my headset. I'm like, oh motherfucker. I was like, are you hacking? And he's just sitting there in the bedroom because I can hear you when you're spectating too. And he's just like looking around or whatever. I'm like, I'm recording this right now, dude. This is going on fucking Twitter. He like gets up and he just kind of runs down the stairs and just goes outside. Starts running through the fucking field in the gas. And then he's dropped dead out of nowhere. I was like, that was weird. But yeah, I did put it on Twitter. Huh?
He turned off the hacks.
That's what I thought, because that house is fucking cursed. Like when he left the protection of the ruins of that house, he died.
He was never really there. Ghost the whole time.
Yeah, maybe it's just a thing of my fucking imagination. Just outside of an empty house honking like some crazy as shit. But that was interesting. Hopefully, if that guy was hacking, they fixed that quickly, because that guy was fucking on it. If he already had hacks. He didn't use them to his benefit that well either. He placed 3 though. So I mean, like, good job just sitting in a bedroom in a goddamn Chernobyl. The other game I played is State of Decay 2, which just came out on Xbox. I know a couple of you guys watched the stream. Yeah, that game's better than what people are saying. I already thought it looked interesting. And people haven't really said anything bad about it, and I've heard the multiplayer is broken, but that'll get fixed. I haven't tried it yet. But a lot of people are like, the game's fun, but lacks, and like the base building is boring, they're saying. It's not really even base building, but like they're saying like it's just minimal, and like it's more than I thought it was gonna be. So like I'm not even upset. Like how it works is when you get a house, you have to secure it, and after that, depending on the house and how much room it has certain sections that are squares that are pretty much blank slates, and you can tell if you have the materials what to build there. And over time, the thing will fill up. And once it finishes, you get that thing built there. And then those things have certain perks. So like if you build like a thing that collects water, it'll have different things you can do, and they're like macros. You hit it, and then like it has a cooldown, and that'll up people's morale because you have water now.
More than Nino Cooney has.
That's what I'm saying. And then every single thing you build in every single section of the house has a mod slot. So you can find items out in the world, and they will have certain properties to add to that. Like for instance, in one of the bedrooms, there's a mod slot for the room. And I found like a white noise machine, and like you use it in the mod slot for that, and it keeps people happier longer because they're not hearing shit outside the house.
Okay.
Which I was like, that's a cool system. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, like it's better than what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, State of Decay 2 obviously is the sequel to the first one. We've watched a couple videos on it already. And in it, you're playing by yourself or with up to 3 other people in co-op, surviving a zombie apocalypse and kind of building up your base and keeping people happy. It kind of reminds me in a way of This War of Mine as well, because you have to keep people fed, keep their morale up. People can get infected, and you can use like a sick bay type place to slow their infection rate until you can find a cure for it, and then you can cure them. If you die, it's permadeath. You switch to a different character. And there's like 4 different people you can start as that all have their own story.
Okay.
So even if you beat one person's story, you could go back and play somebody else's story. There's like, I think 4 different areas too in the game, which is cool because the game's $30. And I was looking at the first map without even knowing there's other maps. And I'm like, that's a pretty decent size for $30. I think it was all excited. He's like, there's 3 other maps. I was like, oh. I was like, that's good. So far, I'm just like, my expectations were like minimal. I was like, it's going to be a fun zombie game. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is in it. Oh, wow, that's in it. Oh, wow, this is in it.
Well, like you said, you didn't really hear like too many complaints, which is good. I was about to say at the point people are like like if they were complaining or like nitpicking too heavy, it's $30. So
For $30, I mean it's great. I mean, unless you don't like zombie games, I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
When you level up in the game, it's by doing certain things enough. So if you kill enough things, your combat goes up by stars, and once you get 5, you get a chance to pick one of 2 things for that character, and then when it fills up again, I believe you get another chance to pick some new things.
Okay.
If you run for long enough, that goes in your stamina one that will give you like being able to use less stamina when you're fighting, or like take less fall damage or move more silently and stuff like that. So it almost kind of feels like Morrowind in that sense. Which I really like. There's new moves you unlock. Like if you guys proficient with blades, you can like take out people's legs and drop them and stab them. And then like with the more like blunt weapons, you can unlock like a baseball swing move where you knock people on their back and then kill them and shit. So there's a lot there. I really want to play with people. It would definitely be more fun that way. Also has vehicles that need gas and take damage, and to repair them you have to find repair kits and get under the hood and fix it, and everything's timed. So I mean, like there's a lot of really cool systems there that kind of remind me of DayZ, but not as intense.
Right.
So, but definitely recommend it, especially for $30. It's fun. I like it a lot.
It's on my list.
Yeah. And that's a game you can just kind of dive in and out of whenever. Although it is kind of daunting, knowing that like your character, like you can't pause. So like when I was streaming, I was like, I'll be right back. And I like left the room. When I came back in the chat, they were like, "Oh, it'd be funny if you fucking got killed. There's permanent death in this game." And they're like, "Hopefully a zombie ripped his spine out of him or something like that." And I was like, "Thanks, assholes. Love you."
Was it Psycho?
Him and Almoxa, yeah, of course, those two. Who else would it be? Everybody else is nice. Those two are like, I hope he fucking dies. We watch for his death. But yeah, it's a fun game. You guys should definitely play it. Chris, I know you downloaded it, right? Did you play it? What'd you think?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a little stressful for me, but it's fun.
What's stressful about it?
Just the constantly trying to keep everybody in like a moderate mood, not even just like a happy mood, just moderate.
That's rough. But like, I don't know if you ran out of food yet or not.
I got a farm.
I have something like that. I think it's a farm, but fucking it only produces like 1 food a day, 1.5. So it's not a whole lot. But I'm further in, I'm assuming. But I ran out of food at one point, and I was out looking for it. And it's not too hard to find, but it's like, oh, everybody's starving, blah 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 blah. And they're like, oh no, I forgot her name, so I'm just gonna say Marcy. Like, Marcy's starving. If she keeps starving, she will die forever. Like, and then someone else will start starving. I'm like, how the fuck's the rationing work in that place? They're like, okay, we don't have any food anymore. Who doesn't get to eat? I'm like, well, we all should eat. No. We gotta keep us strong.
Fuck Marcy.
She hasn't been pulling her weight around here. You don't get to eat until we find extra food. You're a +1 here. Yeah, so stressful for you. Plays well though. You playing on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Does it play with? Are you playing with mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, it's kind of weird to get used to with mouse and keyboard. I really want to shove my controller into my computer, but I don't have an Xbox controller, and I don't know how well the game would work with a PS4 controller.
I'm sure there's a way to probably do that. Like,
Probably.
I guarantee it, but yeah, it's. I mean, if
it was Steam, it would automatically work, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
Windows Store.
Windows Store, which is fucking its own goddamn thing.
But yeah, because I have the Game Pass or whatever it's called, I got the game for quote unquote free.
Yeah, I plan on buying that one. And I did, but like went out to Seattle, I went drinking or whatever. I'm coming home. I'm like still kind of like tired and hungover. And I'm like, hey, can you stop by Best Buy? And Cody's like, yeah. So like we go there, and I'm expecting, because I'm dumb at that moment. I'm like, it's a $60 game. And I'm like, whatever. And then it's at Best Buy, and we have that Game Pass thing that's not existed anymore. But that lasts for like 2 years I paid for, which is great. But yeah, the guy's like $26. I'm like, why?
Wait, did they get rid of that program?
Yeah, Game Pass is gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't re-up it now. But I re-upped it like 2 months ago. Or no, when A Way Out came out is when I re-upped ours.
Okay.
So we got that for 2 years. But you can't get it anymore.
Man, why'd they get rid of that?
Because they're losing money.
Well, I guess
because it's a good fucking deal.
After that's done, I guess I'm gonna be buying all my games on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. Some guy on Twitter, I'm always bitching about Twitter because people on Twitter are assholes. This guy's like, it's like, these fucking idiots should have did it on Amazon. I'm like, you still can. It's not over. Like, why are we fucking idiots? And why should we have already done that? It wasn't even out when fucking Best Buy started it. Anyway, it's a whole other thing. I read that shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Where do you come from?
They had a thought and they spit it out.
They puked it out.
Yeah.
Oops. I mean that. Yeah.
Thought vomit.
That is the internet.
But yeah, so when the guy was like $26, I was like still like half so like, what? Why? I was like, oh, it's a $30 game. Cool. Yeah. Anything else you want to say on that game?
I found a very similar car to the one I own in real life.
Weird.
It's fun. It's fast.
Or you just found it like out in the middle of nowhere?
It was parked next to a pizza place. It was full
Sounds
gas,
about right.
full repair. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it.
Damn. I already have a truck, but then like I found a like police truck that was fucked up and on fire. I ran past like 8 times because I just thought it was like part of like the destruction. And I looked at my map and it had like a car symbol. I'm like, what is that? And I like ran over. I'm like, oh. And like it had a little bit of gas in it. So I was like, I guess I'll drive this on fire truck. That thing drives like shit.
It's on fire.
Yeah. I took it home. It's still on fire in my backyard.
It's a tough ass truck.
Did you put any of the parking spots up around your house?
Yeah, I put it in one of them.
Okay.
I only got 2. Also, you can hold X on controller, and you can hold the door open while you drive to hit shit.
Oh, okay.
And everybody in the car can do it.
Like in the first teaser for the game?
Yeah.
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 That's funny.
So, and when the game's dark, it's dark as fuck, which I love.
Oh my god, so fucking dark. Your flashlights don't do shit.
Yeah, they like your vision, your flashlight goes about that far as well. Mm-hmm. But there's also, I saw a perk that you can unlock that allows your night vision to go further. So it's definitely a gameplay mechanic. Because there's certain people who will be able to see further at night, which is kind of cool.
Do not want.
Yeah. Well, you can just stay in the house at night, and I'll go creep around at night. Dude,
I'll
I got
scream out into the darkness. Where's my food?
Yeah, and I got these big ass fucking bush baby eyes. I see perfect at night.
Yeah, not me.
I'm gonna kill them all. Take in all that light. Yeah. Anything else?
It's fun. I'm very nervous about killing my characters dying. I did have to kill other other NPCs that I ran into.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like, go up to these people and like talk to them if you can. And I just walked right up to them, and then 3 of them rushed at me with a baseball bat, and 2 of them had guns. It's like, fuck this, and I ran them all over.
You should have. Fucking, if they pulled guns on you.
But then my character was like, did I really have to kill them? Is that what this world has come to? I'm like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, when they pull a gun on you, I mean, what the fuck else you do?
Haven't you played a zombie game before?
Yeah. I've had enough experience like that. Yeah, I've ran to like one other character outside of all my characters or people, and they were like, I need help doing this thing. I'm like, okay. So like we get into a fight, and she just like books ass away from like all the zombies, and I'm just fighting them all, and there's just one single zombie chasing her through like a fucking down the street, and she's just running. I'm like, I thought we're gonna go do whatever the hell you need me to do. You're just gonna leave? Hey, go get my ring. Fucking runs away. And then like later, I think she's Marcy. I think that's the chick who's fucking no one's feeding. For good reason.
The worst fetch quest ever.
As soon as you hand her food, she just runs down the street and eats it by herself, and then she comes back. Then fucking growls at you if you get near her. But fucking bites me, it spray her in the face back. No nips, no bites. God damn it. And then at one point she's like, "Hey, can I join you?" I was like, "Yeah." And that's why she's there. Because the other one was like, "No, we don't have enough room." I'm like, looking around, I'm like, "We got enough room." And then the food thing happened. I'm
That's
like,
about
"We
as
should have never."
enthusiastic as fucking Team Rocket trying to get Ash's Pikachu.
I wasn't excited about
Give me
it.
the Pikachu. Okay.
Take him. Pretty much like, "Hey, can I stay here?" I'm like, "Yeah,
You can exile her, right?
we'll get there." She has one more fuck up before I get rid of her. I'll play as her and walk her out somewhere and get her
That's
murdered.
it. Game over.
Yeah, so that's what I've been playing 34 minutes into the episode. So who wants to go next?
Gonna be a lot shorter. I've been playing Beyond Two Souls.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't give you a reference to how far I am, but
Her hair's this long and she this old. And there's ghosts.
for any of you who have played it, I am on the mission which we keep calling a lab, and it's right after
It's like a facility type place where they
Yeah.
do some research shit.
you and Green Goblin go there in a car, and he tells you that he will turn it around if you don't want to do it, and you tell him it's fine. That is the beginning of that mission. So
He's like, "I'm the Green Goblin."
yeah, that is that is where I'm at in that game. Talk about it more next week, obviously.
Whole game's an
for,
origin story.
Plus Club. Quickie opinion of the game real fast. I forgot how good these guys are at mocap. So
Yeah, no, the whole game, I'm just like, this is a movie.
yeah,
They should have
good
filmed a
looking.
movie. Yeah.
So
And it translates really well on PS4. It looks good.
yeah, it's a PS3 game. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
It's kind of like that whole Last of Us pretty much being a PS4 game on PS3.
Right.
This game, I was playing it and then like something came up when I looked up something on it. It's like for PS3, I was like, "Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
was a PS3 game." It looks that good that I forgot.
Yep. Other than that, Monster Hunter Generations. I just did the
Wow, that blew my mind. I was like, "That came out?" Yeah, a while ago. I got it.
I just beat the Hunter Rank 2 Village Urgent Quest, which is like a tusked frog dinosaur thing, which was
That's
really
Chupacabra.
yeah. What?
That's Zucabra.
I think so. Yes.
That's that thing down in Mexico, right? That sucks on goats.
I mean, probably.
He uses
Yeah.
his tusks to manipulate the ground or grab boulders to try to smash you with.
It's a sorcerer.
Something like that. Anyways, they should add him to
Those
Monster
monsters
Hunter
are-
World though, because I really enjoyed watching his animations. So he was a neat boss. But that's pretty much it. I haven't done a
No
lot.
Brave Exvius.
Well, yeah, every day, but I mean, I'm not gonna. There's nothing of note there other than the constant battle against RNG.
I never got Sephiroth.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You never did?
No,
No.
Is it over?
it just ended.
What? I feel awful. Chris deserves Sephiroth.
Now he's permanently in the game, so he will eventually be able to
Oh,
get him.
okay.
Just the increased roll chances.
I was about to tweet them and be like, "Chris deserves Sephiroth." And
I
be
can't
like,
even
"Who the
imagine
hell's
how much
Chris?"
fucking money they made on the event though, because almost everyone on my friends list has Sephiroth.
They made
Same.
9.
Yeah, it's crazy. One thing I do want to say about the game right now. What the fuck are you thinking with the bundle pack that's for sale right now? You see how much that fucker costs? $75. 20,000 lapis, but $75.
Chump change, dog. Everyone and their grandma's got $75 for that game.
Yeah,
That's a lot of lapis, though.
that is a lot of lapis, but
Same price as a bag of chips.
It's a huge. That's more than a video game. I'm not doing that. So
Only game I'll do that with is fucking Warframe.
yeah,
And I have,
would
and I will again.
struggle with that big of a single purchase on Warframe as well. So
Not me.
you can nickel and dime me, and I'm usually fine with that because I can justify that. But
You get that sweet double XP, double money Call of Duty thing when you spend money in that game. It's for like 3 months too,
where the
dog.
fuck? No, I buy the boosters, but I just buy it with my platinum.
It comes with the packs, the $40 and $60 packs.
Sure, but
DE gets
I'm not
all my money.
playing every
Take
day
all
for
my money,
3
DE.
months versus
you can have
like
it.
I'm gonna play all day today. I'll buy a booster. So,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I did get Sephiroth. Sorry, Chris. I also got 4 of the other unit for some fucking reason.
I swear, you could solo any boss with all 4 of those if you level them up.
I've been trying. I got 2 of them max level. One of them's almost. The third one's almost max level. So,
It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
yep. But yeah, that's it. That's what I've been playing.
I deserve Sephiroth as well.
Start playing.
I love that guy.
He's cool. His limit break is One Wing Angel.
He's actually kind of a piece of shit, but
Oh,
he's a
yeah.
really cool piece of shit.
He's absolutely a piece of shit that doesn't give a fuck about anybody.
fucking
Just
crazy.
misunderstood.
There's no misunderstanding. He
I'm
literally
gonna
is just
ride the
like,
planet like a fucking spaceship.
I have to listen to mom. Nothing else matters.
You got mommy issues, huh? Looks like with that long ass hair. Cut your goddamn hair, hippie.
And when you tell me he's wrong, he's like, no, mom's right.
You can't talk with those fucking people ever. They're like, hey, be nice. They're like, mom told me I can be whatever the fuck I want to be. Okay, Sephiroth.
In this case,
We've done this
helping
before.
mom move a planet.
Mom wants me to help her move the planet.
They just want to move to a better neighborhood, all right?
Yeah,
His limit break's kind of boring though,
Why?
because he just swings once and flames happen and not very much damage happens.
Well, that's lame.
It is pretty lame.
That's fucking stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, Clouds is cool. It's Omni Slash.
Cloud is cool.
I have him. I got him.
I don't have him.
Less mommy issues. More.
No, probably just about as much.
Well, even in the game, he has a somewhat normal relationship with his mom.
Okay, daddy issues. We'll say daddy issues.
Maybe there's no dad in the picture.
Sephiroth's daddy. Don't kid yourself. He's got daddy issues.
It's true. It's true.
What have you been playing, Chris?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't want to know.
You don't know.
Um,
Oh shit! What does that mean?
Been playing
been
some
playing-
games that we can't talk about on here, or
You can
what?
talk about any games. I don't give a shit.
I've been playing State of Decay 2 a little bit here and there. And I talked about that already. So I've been playing Warframe every day, like I normally do, trying to get those daily login rewards. And I went on a decorating binge last night of the dojo again. So there's more decorations being made.
If I'm gonna walk in the door and just hit my head on something, fucking go to walk around and hit my head on something else.
You're gonna walk in there and be like, "Whose fucking house did I just walk into?"
Yeah.
So nothing super obtrusive. I did block off a hallway that had no connector to it. I just kind of made a little shrine area. It's kind of dorky, but I think it was really neat.
It's cool. I'll have to see that someday.
Yeah,
This
it's
is just
been,
weeks and weeks of
300
Taste
days
Cast.
y'all
I'm like, I
logged
gotta go
in.
look at that.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's been 300 days since y'all logged in.
Almost a year.
It tells me how many days you guys haven't logged in.
It tells you? That's creepy.
Final Fantasy
you're on my
14
friends
does the
list.
same.
Well, yeah, you can look it up, right?
Yeah, just look at my friends list.
Just the idea, when you said it tells me, I was just like, as soon as you log in, Warframe's just like, you have no friends. They haven't been here in a fortnight.
Dude, when we were playing Final Fantasy 14, and then we all kind of stopped playing around the same time, and I didn't feel like it was that long. And they hit me up like, "Hey, we're gonna get rid of your house." I'm like, "All right, whatever." And I paid for a month. I logged in to save the house, and I looked in the guild, and it's like 200 days. I was like, "It's been that long."
We haven't seen you in
What the
14
fuck?
in 14 springs.
I didn't realize it had been like 2/3 of a fucking year.
It goes by quick, dude.
Oh yeah.
It does.
It's another game I need to log into and fucking to get through the story before the next expansion comes out, and I play catch up again.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Wow, I was enthusiastic. All right. Yeah.
I've also been playing Overwatch because it's their second anniversary event. And this time around, they've not only have they added new skins and emotes for the anniversary, but they've added all the loot boxes to have a chance to get all the skins and emotes from all previous events that they've done so far.
It's good.
it's good, and it's also like I see it as like a double-sided thing because it's nice that I have the chance of getting all the stuff that you missed out on, but at the same time, your chance of getting all the new stuff is really fucking low.
Yeah, they
because
watered down the
everything
loot
is mixed
pool.
in.
Mm.
That's what they do back to Brave Exvius when they add that second rainbow unit. They're like, oh, you want this one? Well, we're going to throw another one in there to fuck your odds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They also added because you could buy loot boxes just like for like $5.99 for like one of them.
I bet you can.
I've bought a few in the past, so.
They added a legendary loot box as well now. But the only way I've seen you to get that is if you buy the $80 bundle of boxes and you get one legendary loot box.
Damn.
That's a step up just done in one fucking fatal swoop.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's something we're gonna talk about here in a little bit, but like, I was happy to hear that when asked about loot boxes in Battlefield, they're like, we're not doing them, so they're gone. So I'm glad a lot of people have moved away from that, especially, I mean everybody, but especially EA, because EA is the one that's just like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're the ones that fucking caught the field on fire, and people were like, why are you doing that? I'm like, that wasn't us.
We didn't. We don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
You guys,
Like,
you guys asked for this fire, all right?
we're not gonna talk to you anymore if you keep lighting shit on fire. Fuck. Okay,
Fine.
fine.
Why are you gonna be such a baby about it?
Find some other stupid shit to do.
Just a fire.
It's warm. Play anything else? Any Tetris?
No, but I
Bomberman?
did sit down and play a lot of Beyond Two Souls today. A lot.
So just to catch up, you've beaten Rayman. You're playing Beyond Two Souls. Being vague, where are you at? With its story.
I made a helicopter crash.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've seen that as well?
Yeah, it's pretty early in the game.
Yeah.
No.
You made a second helicopter crash?
I jumped out of it.
That is a different part of the game.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you got to be close to the end then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so am I. Okay.
I always forget that a lot of the stuff in that is like optional. Mm-hmm. So there's a good chance you might not have made the first helicopter crash.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so did I. I feel like most people are going to see that thing and be like, wait, I can crash that? And then they do it.
Well, I'm pretty sure it said like 90% of people chose
Yeah.
this or some shit. So
Yeah, and then it's like 0.06% of people didn't do anything bad here. I'm like, you cannot.
there's a couple times, we shouldn't be talking about this too
Yeah,
much, but there's a
yeah.
couple times where choices popped up and it was like, I was like, wait, I could have made a decision right there.
Yeah.
They're really good. Like they're fucking hidden. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And Detroit is supposed to be even better in that regard. I think it's Colin Moriarty said it's the best game those guys have made, and it's his game of the year so far.
I don't like. I don't follow that guy, or so I don't really obviously know if I relate to him game wise in any way. But that's a big claim.
He kind of reminds me of you, game wise,
I also got
because he isn't like
kicked off my show by Game Over Greggy. So
What?
am I thinking of the wrong guy?
Colin Moriarty's the guy who left. Kind of funny.
Because he said something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Greg Miller or whatever.
Oh, I thought you said you got kicked.
Yeah, I also got kicked off.
Oh,
because
gotcha.
Of Greggy.
Fuck, went right over my goddamn head. Okay. Trying to dissect this. So you crash a helicopter. Basically what do you think of it?
It's
It's a thing.
Would you like to reserve judgment for later?
Yes. Please press 1. 1.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
All right.
I don't want to. I think if I say anything too much about how I feel about the game, it'll give away like everything that I think about the
Okay.
game.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna beat it by next week?
Probably.
Yeah.
If we weren't recording tonight, I'd probably still be playing.
Yeah, I wanna beat it this weekend, so because I want to be done with it.
I won't be here this weekend.
Where the fuck are you
Where the
going?
fuck do you think you're going?
You house sitting again?
No, I'm going on my late birthday trip that Trishelle planned for me. So
Okay, so you got to beat it
Tonight.
right after this, or
Well,
sometime next week before fucking Thursday.
You gotta help me with a level because I'm a jumpy,
Yeah.
scared little bitch.
Sure doesn't like when friends try and get a reaction out of him.
As soon as certain things happened, and then it did it to me twice in a row, I was like, no, I'm done. Shut it off. And then
Plus-
I put a GIF in the Discord of Kratos throwing a computer in the dumpster.
Oh, was that in relation to that?
Yeah,
I saw that. In
That
there.
was me quitting the game.
Man, no wonder you don't play horror games. Because that's not even. I mean, it's supposed to be creepy at that part, but like that game's not even designed to be
There's
scary.
different kinds of scary, which
Yeah.
you know, obviously, like I can't like play it myself because it does also have jump scares. But jump scares is what I can't do. I can't do jump scares.
They're cheap. They're
Don't
cheap.
fucking. As soon as I feel like it's gonna sound awful, but I feel something like adrenaline or anything like that. I don't want to feel anything. I'm not like I don't enjoy that feeling at all. It's, like I don't understand thrill ride, you know, and stuff like that for that reason.
Oh, dude, if I'm the last guy on
feel
my team in a first-person shooter,
uncomfortable.
I'm fucking crazy.
See, I hate that.
My
feeling.
adrenaline's up, and I'm like, I have to kill
I
everything
played
in
Search
sight.
and Destroy with you
survival mode.
in Call of Duty, and I was last one alive, and I freeze. I'm like, I don't
Oh, I know.
what
I've
to do.
watched you. I'm like, okay, go for it. And you're just like,
I can't do
you're
it.
just like holding the bomb. You're just like, me? I'm like, yeah, you're the only one left. You're like, I'm gonna lay here. I'm like, okay, just crawl for a little bit. You're like this. I'm like, yeah, just towards that. Looks like there's a guy to your left. You fucking shoot him. Like, okay, keep moving. Like talking someone through. Goddamn.
The worst part
crisis.
about it too is in that moment where someone shows up, and I shoot them. I feel crazy. I'm like, ah.
I took a life.
It's not even that as much as like, I don't know. I think I get too amped up at the idea of like losing. In that regard, so and I don't
Not
like
me. If I lose, go fuck yourself. Like anybody, yeah, get
Well,
it,
it's funny
because
because like
gives a shit?
after it's done, I don't.
I do,
I don't
but-
give a shit
Yeah,
because it's not the competitive part for me as much as just the failing part. So
I just turned to Killing Murphy from fucking 20 Days Later when he goes crazy on the woods and starts hitting people in the head with wrenches and shit, and he's climbing in the ceiling, jumping down, people putting his thumbs through people's eyes.
yeah, if you guys ever get the chance to, I don't stream, so it's gonna be difficult, but watch me and Seth play shooter. It's fucking night and day.
Yeah.
Seth's running around like Titanfall's a great example. He's fucking on the walls shooting 3 directions at once, and I'm like in a corner somewhere waiting for someone to show up so I can shoot him.
Oh, that's something I played recently. I played Titanfall 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the servers are pretty much dead. But I got in a room after 6 minutes of waiting, and the only reason I'm even bringing it up is because you're talking about jump around shit, and like I was literally leaping off a building, and as I'm leaping off the building, I paused in the air, I start shooting, and I killed the dude, and this dude jumps off the building at me, and I just kicked him out of the fucking air and dropped and just kept running. I'm like, I love this game.
Did you hear the rumor that they might be at E3 with a new Titanfall?
You know what I heard might be at E3 with a new game?
Huh.
Mortal Kombat.
It would be its turn. Yeah,
That's about time. Yeah,
that would also be.
that'd be
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, Respawn made a.
Respawn's also working on a Star Wars game,
It's funny. The response to it was like,
which I don't know what the fuck to expect from that.
we're totally not talking about a Titanfall game. We're talking about this other thing. So I don't know if they're being sarcastic or.
Might be Star Wars. That's the other thing they're working on.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see some new Star Wars video games that aren't Battlefront,
Yeah.
because it's been a long time. Force Unleashed 2. So it's been a grip. If I see a third-person Star Wars game,
It'd be great if a good Star Wars game came out.
yeah, I agree. And Respawn doing a Star Wars game, I'm assuming it's going to be a first-person shooter because that's what they do. But if it's not, that's also cool. It'd be cool to show off their caliber of they can do other things.
Right.
But if it was a first-person shooter that's not Battlefront, but like maybe like
Boba Fett.
something good, Boba Fett. I mean, that's fucking pretty close to goddamn Titanfall already. If you're flying around,
It's just gonna be Titanfall 3
just
Star Wars.
just reskinned. Yeah. He's in Tatooine, fucking running on walls and shooting people with his auto pistol.
You just replace them with Jedis and bounty hunters.
Yeah, like I said, just Titanfall 2 is reskinned, and all the oh god, what's that big motherfucker in Return of the Jedi that he kills, and then that little fat man's fucking
The Rancor.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, all the Titans will just be fucking reskinned to Rancors.
You just ride on their backs or
You're
something.
just on them.
They have like AT-ATs and ATSTs.
No, just
Oh,
Rancors.
Rancors.
And Sarlacc pits.
How do you ride a Sarlacc pit?
No, it's a fucking, it's a perk. You get a kill streak.
Just send the Ewoks at people.
It's a kill streak. And you go, and fucking all of a sudden the ground goes, and just drops shit in it. And then Rancor's around smashing shit. And then, Ewoks are kind of like the dog perk in Call of Duty, where they all just jump over the fences and go,
They go for the throat. Yeah.
I think that was a Jawa that I did. But yeah, Jawa fucking city cruiser thing can just drive in, crush people. They come out, start selling things to people. You can buy new guns right then and there. That game be dope. I would play that.
I don't think there's enough drugs to play that game.
Oh, yes, there is. Absolutely. Absolutely. There definitely is. We can get them all. It'll be fun.
I think we have videos to watch.
Yeah, let's do this. Anything else you guys want to say? No. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to play Star Wars Rancor Edition by Respawn Entertainment, and also what games have you been playing, and are you playing our Plus games and Game of the Month, because we'll be talking about that next week. Okay, so we have 2 videos to watch today. One of them is very fucking brief, but it is Far Cry 5's first DLC that's coming out is Hours of Darkness, which is their Vietnam story. They have that. They have a Mars one coming out and a zombie one coming out. One thing I found out about these is they are co-op, which is pretty cool. So you can play these stories co-op. They also have new weapons introduced that I think you get to keep in the single player as well, or the original game as well. And I guess there's new abilities you get as well from these.
This game's ginormous.
Yeah, so I mean, like they're doing a good job with kind of having like an ecosystem of a game, which I really like.
Hey, how many people fucking work on this team, the Far Cry team? Like, it's got to be massive.
It's Ubisoft, so I mean, like it's not like they don't have resources.
And when the game, obviously especially after three, blew up so much, they probably were able to hire a shit ton of people.
Oh yeah, with that demand, definitely up that team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys ready to watch this?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, Chris. 3, 2, 1, and go. So, animated video of a helicopter going down.
It's very like old comic book style.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
don't always get to choose who lives and who dies. All you can do
Seems
is
to be
stand
Viet
with
Cong
your
hitting
brothers.
a soldier capture.
Come hell or
POW.
high water.
Jets shooting
And
each
if you're
other,
lucky,
bombing forests.
everyone makes it out alive.
Hours of Darkness. Is that it?
That was it.
Apparently.
Yeah, that was very brief. Wow. Okay. So I guess let's talk about that. What'd you guys think?
I actually, in such a short time, they did actually kind of give you a good feel of obviously what they're trying to go for, which it does seem like it seems shitty, like Vietnam was. So,
That was fun.
yeah, no, it was a great time.
Loved it. Everybody loved it.
No, I mean, especially after playing Far Cry 5, I have obviously my own personal gripes, but the game is a quality ass game, and that is just more of that. And like you were talking about earlier with the whole ecosystem thing, they're just making all the right moves, I think, with this game. So
Yeah. That was a very, very short video, so I apologize. I was like, oh, it's only like 6 or 40 seconds or whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, maybe they'll show, some action shots, but that was like a lot of just like standstill stuff. But I was impressed with them animating full on jets, stuff like that, flying there, shooting each other and bombing the forest. Like none of those assets are from Far Cry 5. So
they are now.
Yeah. And they might come into the map editor, which would be kind of cool.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, they fucking added Black Flag and like Unity and Far Cry 3 and 4's assets and stuff like that. So I mean, like you can build from a lot of things. You can build cities and stuff. So I need to hop back in there and see what the hell people have made.
Try it.
It's pretty neat. I need to see if people voted up or voted down my shit. I hate what you've made. Everything, all of it. It's all bad. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I'm actually happy that it doesn't look just like, I don't know, like Far Cry 5 in the jungle, where it's just like, oh, and you're shooting people or whatever. Like there's actually like a narrative there, which is kind of cool. So it'll be fun to play, get a different experience, and hopefully get some different weapons and stuff. So it's cool. I mean, I'm picking it up, so I don't really got to say how much I liked it. I'm going to buy it. So
Right.
It's nice to see them add, DLC and continue supporting game. Like we always say, it's nice to see them continue supporting games that are widely enjoyed. I'm not the history buff like you are, Seth. I don't know a lot of war things, but from my understanding of little that I have, the Vietnam thing is a really touchy subject for a lot of people, and I'm kind of surprised that they decided to go with it, because it could be very, like I said, very sensitive subject for a lot of people. But I don't know personally a lot of stuff about it. It just seems like it's a very dark war to reenact anything in.
I think really any war is a dark thing to do. That's why tone matters, and how you treat the subject. Games like in the 90s and early 2000s got away with more because the culture at the time was more into the action aspect of war, whereas now people are more, for better or for worse, good and bad. People are more in tune with how things affect people, which, like I said, has positive qualities, negative ones in certain aspects. But in something like this, it doesn't seem like it's going to have the same Far Cry flair. I mean, that did not have any kind of zany tone to it in any way.
No, it was very serious.
Which was surprising, because I thought they would go kind of goofy with it slightly, like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. But nowadays, I don't think you really could do that. People would get upset anyway. But it's all about how you handle it. Sure, will anybody, get slightly offended by it? Yeah, but they're probably not playing the game.
Right.
But I mean, about as much as anyone who would probably get upset with World War I or II games, except for there's less people who are actually there, alive now, than there are people who are actually in Vietnam, still around. But yeah, it's all about how you kind of portray it.
I just hope that they're sensitive. At least I know this sounds like PC culture-y of me, but at least with that subject, because there are still a lot of people around who experienced it. Like my grandpa was there, and it could, I don't want to say trigger, because I doubt that anybody who was alive in that war would be playing these kind of games. But I think it should be handled very carefully.
Sure. And you also get kind of a flip of the coin with who was involved with that and how they react to it, because some people do have the negative feeling of it. I also know people who have been involved with those kind of things who would probably be really not necessarily happy to relive it, but happy to be shooting certain people, and have negative outlooks on certain people. So
you're also going to get people who are going to appreciate that a game developer actually wants to touch on something, and then might bring even some information to people. I've watched a certain channel on YouTube where when the Battlefield 1 was coming out, they had people play it, and the elderly people, some of them were offended by it, and others were like, "Oh, this is great!" Like, people growing up now don't know anything about World War One, and even if it gives them something,
it's there's so many different perspectives. I mean, like, the more historically accurate something is, the more I get excited about it, just because I love history, and to have the technology we have nowadays to kind of visit time periods that there's no other way to really experience in that way. I mean, even a movie is a stationary medium of entertainment and art, whereas you're watching the shots that have been planned out. Whereas a game, you can be there and explore and interact and feel something different. And so yeah, like Battlefield 1, for instance, was amazing for me to first play, because I was seeing these battles in ways I've never fucking seen them before, and it felt at the time pretty authentic. So yeah, people are gonna have different views on that, especially because and certain, like, older people might appreciate that more, because yeah, like that, people nowadays probably have less knowledge or interest in those kind of things as much as they did,
even
they
if
were
its
around for stuff like that.
existence sparks curiosity for someone to look it up. That's one person who educated themselves on it.
Yeah, that's one reason why, though, I think it's really chicken shit of, and I don't want to get too far into a conversation like this, but I think it's really chicken shit of Activision. They're playing it safe, I get it, but Call of Duty World War II taking out all the Nazi flags. I get the imagery nowadays can really bother certain people, but to deny the existence of it or the impact of that symbol is just denying history. It's very it takes away from the authenticity. And I know the game's not trying to be completely authentic. It's not like Arma or anything like that. But like, as someone who's into history, I'm not like, oh, I really want them Nazi flags. I'm like, where the fuck are the Nazi flags? Like, this was a fucking war between these factions, and you're taking away from like the crazy imagery of like Nazi Germany having these big red flags on everything, seeing that kind of like imperial might that's really daunting. It's scary. Like that's what it was like back then. It's fucking nuts. So it's stuff like that. I don't know. I can sit here and start talking about World War II. So speaking of World War II, let's know the comments first off. What do you think about Far Cry 5's DLC? Are you excited for the Vietnam DLC? Do you want to play the other ones? Are you not playing the game at all, or have you played it and are you enjoying it? And what do you think about how war and touchy subjects are portrayed in games? Let me know everything you're thinking about when it comes to that. But speaking of World War II, Battlefield 5 has been finally confirmed, announced, or not confirmed, but announced and shown details of what we're getting with it, and it is set in World War II, which is fucking awesome to me, because, I mean, it's always weird when I say it, especially with what we just talked about, where I was like, World War II is my favorite war, and it's like, in a historical sense it is, but like, not like, oh boy, war. There's just, I mean, anyone who's into history or the history of wars understands that. I watched Trevor Noah on fucking the Battlefield 5 stream. The guy was talking about like the engineering and beauty of like the I think it was the Panzer or the Tiger tank, something like that. He's like, what, you find it beautiful? He's like, yeah. And he's like, why? He's like, that's weird. I'm like, you don't get what he's saying, dude. Like, even if you're not into that thing, it's like if someone says a car is beautiful, I'm not like, you fucking freak. I'm like, oh, you're into that. It was dumb. Anyway, yeah. So Battlefield 5, World War II.
Fuck their naming system, man.
Well, yeah, it's kind of touchy because Battlefield. What was it?
So it's Battlefield 2 or Battlefield. 2,
no.
4, 1.
Battlefield
5.
1942. That was the original.
It wasn't just called Battle. Okay, so there you go. But then after that it was 2,
and then
3,
Vietnam,
4.
and then.
Well, I just mean number wise.
Yeah,
they've done this 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Come on, guys.
It's a good system.
Fucking with me.
But yeah, there's a lot of changes they are making to the game, which is really exciting. Same thing with Call of Duty. So I mean, it's kind of an interesting time if you're into these series. And before we go into the details, because I want to talk about the grander scheme of the game, because I'm very excited for it. We're gonna watch a video that a lot of people think this is gameplay, and I think it's in engine, but I'm like 100% sure it's all pre-rendered. I mean, it's so cinematic and like so planned that yeah. But let me know in the comments what you think when we watch this. But you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's definitely not like this isn't gonna happen when you're playing the game. But yeah, you guys ready to watch this?
Yep.
Battlefield 5. Ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. It's a very cool trailer, though. I've seen this. He's got a katana on his back.
Trying to figure out why that chick had double fucking fire hooks.
He's missing an arm. It's one of those things that you squeeze like the metal thing. Okay. Big boss.
Oh, I see the rest of the prosthetic now. I thought it was a weird design choice at first. I was like, what the fuck is that? Horribly disappointing. Thanks, by the way.
People are like, "Oh my god, gameplay looks great." I'm like, "This
Oh yeah, no, this looks amazing.
this is all camera angles and planned trucks falling on people and shit. Like this isn't. This is just showing you what to expect."
This could be gameplay.
Still planned out though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, put that grenade back.
Making like Battlefield 1, it will feel this fucking hectic.
It's gonna feel more, dude. The one thing I fucking hope they bring back from Battlefield 1 is the soundtrack. It doesn't have to be the same songs, but they need to be like similar because that was my favorite part of that game.
Get him. Is that a cricket bat?
Hello, old friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll have a lot of different melee weapons.
Probably based on your character's nationality.
Well, not all the. The
She's
last
gonna like either English or Australian. I couldn't quite catch
She's
it very
British.
well.
British, yeah. Especially where they're at, look like Europe. Yeah, what'd you guys think?
Looks cool. Battlefield is one of the few competitive series that I can play and enjoy, and I
There's
think
less individual stress because it's you're part of the collective and less of like the individual factor that is the winning point.
yeah. So like if I get killed, there's very few times where like that was detrimental to the team. I don't know. I like even when I used to play Halo, I always liked the big team battle stuff more than I liked the smaller stuff, just because less focus on one person, more on the group effort, which I
Yeah.
like better. So in a way,
So you
cooperative still.
you would hate PUBG then,
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
you get killed, you're gone. If you're in a squad, you just fucked up because
Yeah.
you just fucked your squad up. And if you're by yourself, game's over. You just restart.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing too I really appreciate about Battlefield games is the way they handle progression for your characters, because there's a lot of different things you can work towards and unlock, and I don't know. The game always feels really good in that regard, and it always plays well. The soundtrack and the sound effects are usually amazing
Sound design
too.
is fucking top tier.
Be one of the few times where I actually have both my headphones on because I want to like be fully immersed in the surround
I
sound.
remember when I went back to Battlefield 1 and the dog fight mode came out, and I put like my brand new surround sound headphones on, and I was like, holy shit, I'm like in a plane right now. Yeah. I just hear just like right over my head and just like fire out in the distance, and a dude screaming as he flew out of his plane on fire. And I was like,
Yeah, I wish more people cared about their sound design
Yeah.
the way they do. So
everybody cares just fine. They just really care.
yeah.
It's crazy.
That being said, it is cool to see the World War II being the theme. There'll be more weapons to choose from in that regard. Then, plus it'll be neat to see like what kind of single player missions they use because of the theme as well. And yeah, I don't know. It doesn't take a lot. It'd have to be pretty bad for me to not want to buy Battlefield. So.
And this one's gonna have a co-op mode.
Yeah, it's just another reason to buy it.
More reason to buy it.
Yeah.
Chris, thoughts?
I've said this before. First-person shooters never really like my super strong forte. In fact, Battlefield, the last one, was the first one I ever played.
Oh shit!
And we still didn't play it.
There's
I
still
know.
time.
You got to hang out with some crazy fucker.
I have a real bad tendency. I'm very either friendly or unfriendly, but very social in video games online, and so I make friends really quickly or I make enemies really quickly. But I'll also my friend list is fucking full. I've told people this millions of times when I watch the streams, like, oh, add me as a friend. I'm like, dude, I have to go through and like delete people because like I like when I stream, I have like a lot of people add me and shit like that. But yeah, so that was like just like one of those people that I met at some point. We got into a match together on the same team. He did fine, I did fine. He added me. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. And then we went to play that. He's like, oh, let me play. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he came in. He was crazy.
He was also drunk or something.
Well, no,
Something.
he said he was high as fuck, but he sounded
yeah.
drunk. He's like, oh, I was smoking a lot of weed. And he's like yelling the whole time, shooting. I'm like, you don't sound high at
so
all.
loud.
Yeah, he was
so
nuts.
loud.
I couldn't hear. This is how fucked up that situation was. We get Chris to play for the first time ever. He's got the game. Like, let's play together. You were there. I think fucking Josh was playing. That guy was playing with us. He was screaming so loud that, and this is a dude that I fucking met somewhere. I fucking silently just muted my mic, turned my game off, and stopped playing, and left them.
Ghosted.
Left them with them, and that's when I stopped playing Battlefield.
Yeah.
My big return was when the dogfight mode came out. So
We
kind of
we
betrayed
should find
everybody.
some time before this comes out to actually get Chris to play.
Oh, I will play it any fucking time you say.
because it is a fun game. So, and I barely played Battlefield 1. I'd like to play
It's
it a little more.
fantastic. I love that game.
I'm sure Chris would like to play it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I played the story mode, so I have played it.
Okay.
Just the online.
Well, I'll go into some details and we'll see if it interests you or not.
Okay.
But as for the trailer
Like a
for
medic.
me, huh?
I play the medic. I just sit in the back and throw down health packs.
That's like one of the best ways to get EXP in that game.
I'm actually I play medic as well, and I actually get people up, so I'm a pretty good medic in my opinion. But something has changed in this that affects that, which is really interesting. But I'm curious to see how it works. But as for the trailer, in my opinion, I think it was a fun trailer that showed off a lot of different parameters and details of what to expect in the game. It's not gameplay.
Not at all.
Even when it simulates the gameplay and shows the HUD, it's so just like he slides, he reloads instantly, shoots a plane out of the air instantly and shit. It's whatever. But it was a cool video. The controversy with the girl in it doesn't bother me because if I was too worried about the authenticity, I'd be worried about why syringes bring people back to life. They don't do that.
You'd also be playing Arma instead.
Yeah, it's a video game. People want to play it. You know, I get there's less women in combat during World War II than men, but there was women. There just wasn't that many as compared. I feel like someone's gonna get upset for me saying that, but it's true. There's a lot of people who are upset because they're like there wasn't women in World War II, and then you had people on the opposite spectrum that would name like small cases of where there were women as if that was a good argument. Like you guys both need to stop, man. It's a fucking video game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
They could put a fucking purple person in the game, like an alien, and like, I mean, I'd be like, that's stupid. But if the game's fun, people are gonna play it. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's whatever, dude. Yeah. So that doesn't bother me, whatever. But yeah, all the details are really cool. The fucking guns, I'm so excited for. I love World War II weapons, Thompson and all that stuff.
You can't wait to hear
Ching! King! Yeah, I fucking love that. I love it. PPSH. Or P. Yeah, whatever. Then the guy had a katana, so I'm assuming that'll be a melee weapon, which would be very cool to see. And they're also talking about doing seasons in the game. The first season will be when Europe first fell to the Nazis.
Okay.
So I think they might go through, during the duration of the game, all the cycles that happened in the war.
That would be crazy.
That'd be fucking nuts. They said all the items you can earn during these seasons, too, will be relevant to that time during the war.
Are these going to be temporary seasons or?
Well, I don't know if the season that exists already will carry into the next one, and that's just a new addition. But I know they said each season will be a new part of World War II that happened. So you're going to be kind of like reliving through World War II.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is super fucking nuts. I was like, that's really cool. If they do that right, that's going to be like unheard of.
Right.
Anyway, let's get into the details. Trailer was cool. It's coming out October 11th, so these guys are coming out at the same time Call of Duty is, same month, which is crazy. Call of Duty decided to come out in October as well, which normally comes out in November.
So instead of competing with themselves this time, they're going to compete with their competition this time.
I think they want to come out and not give them a month head start, which makes sense. There's gonna be an open beta. I'm not going into the details on that. You fucking figure that out. And
There's nothing better, but fuck you, figure it out.
Yeah, you just go play it. New features. It says you can construct and rebuild fortifications at objective points. So yeah, there's supposed to be areas you can build up in this.
Okay.
Which heavily implies when they were asked about if they're going to do a battle royal mode, they said a battle royal mode like Fortnite would fit perfectly in Battlefield. That was their response. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a battle royal mode in this
Weird
game.
that they used Fortnite as the example.
Because in Fortnite you can build stuff.
Yeah.
You can't build stuff in PUBG. So, and this new system sounds like you're gonna be able to build up. I don't think you're gonna be able to build buildings, but I think you're gonna be able to build like maybe like sandbags and fortifications and shit like that.
Battlefield turns zany like that, I'm gonna be disappointed.
They're not.
Yeah.
But if it's only in that battle royal mode though, I won't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But keep it the fuck out of the rest of the game because I really need that authenticity feeling outside of certain just healing people and all the goddamn women.
Damn
All
them.
one of them.
Yeah, all one of them women. Yeah, so 64-player Grand Operations mode incorporates multiple modes across a 3 to 4 match narrative like Battlefield 1's Operation, so that's coming back with a couple twists. Combined Arms provides 4-player co-op via procedurally generated missions. There's also during the presentation that they said that your experience and things you gain in that translate over to the multiplayer as well, the verses.
Cool.
Yeah. So they said if you're playing with your company or whatever, you guys hop into the verses or you hop into the co-op, nothing changes.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
They also added visual like aesthetic, like you can pick what you wear now, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
You unlock that as you play the game. They said they're rewarding you for just playing the game now. So you'll just keep unlocking shit as you play.
And they're really trying to apologize for fucking Battlefront 2.
Not for Battlefield 1 though, because that game was fantastic. Squad members can revive each other now, even if they aren't medics. So in this game, you can actually grab people and drag them, which is straight out Arma, which is awesome. And anybody can revive somebody, and there's a whole like system involved with it now. You have to like stop their bleeding, shit like that, and you can stop during the you have to stabilize them or whatever, and you can stop mid like procedure and go back into combat, but you have to keep them alive and then get them back up. Medics will only be able to do it faster and give them more health when they get up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be able to like drag people out of, so you don't have to like dive into the fucking field and get the guy back up. You can grab him and drag him out.
How can we make more people medics and make the games more stressful?
Well, that also addresses a problem though. A lot of people, it's a huge meme. People bitch all the time about medics in Battlefield. There's actually one I saw on Reddit the other day where this dude's dead on the ground. It's like all medics in Battlefield, and it shows this guy dead on the ground. He's like, "Oh fuck, I'm dead." Oh, and it's just like text forever, and it shows a medic, and it points him out. It's like medic, and this guy starts crawling to him. The guy's like, "Oh help, I'm on the ground, I'm dead." And the guy's like, he's like, "Fuck you," and like he keeps crawling. And the guy's like, "Shit," and the guy just keeps crawling away. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I see it all the time. I'll see medics just run right past dead bodies all the time.
Just because they like the
and
weapon
I'm out there just like
loadout or whatever.
unloading and fucking stabbing everyone with my syringe. Just like, get the fuck up.
I was like, occasionally, especially on Reddit, you'll see like people running and there's like,
Yeah, that's how I am.
it's like get EXP, man.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's the biggest
level
reason I do it. Well,
crazy
I also want
fast.
to win in that game. If you keep your people back, if you keep getting them back up, you don't have to wait for them to respawn and find you again. Like you just, if they're
keep
not doing that
going.
and you're doing that, your squad's going to keep fucking pushing through. But yeah, to combat medics not being that great, now anybody can heal. So if you're playing with somebody and you go down, they can fucking keep you alive and stabilize you.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about medics now. Although medics will have more.
No one's going to play medics anymore.
Huh?
No one's going to play medics
Oh,
anymore.
I will, 100%.
Everybody can keep, well, I mean, just the general populace usually has the mentality of like in like Overwatch, no one wants to play the support characters.
But it's
because
not.
they're
It's
getting
not.
killed.
It's not the same Battlefield though. Battlefield's a
Right.
fucking first-person shooter, and Battlefield has specific weapons for all the classes, and I love the medic weapons in Battlefield One.
So they
so-
usually give them good weapons.
yeah, and they're still going to have a bunch of gadgets and shit that the other classes aren't going to have either. I mean, they're very good about balancing each class to be important. Like I said, if
So
a
their
medic,
engineer classes can be like vehicle fixers, destroyers, or they can be like you said, gadget users. Instead.
which one I'm playing, I'm not even thinking about engineers at all. But there's those fucking tanks driving around shooting people and shit, and there's probably an engineer in there keeping that tank alive. And tanks are fucking devastating in fucking Battlefield. That shit rolls up. Half the time I'm like, okay, squad, let's get the fuck out of here.
This point's gone.
They own this right now. We'll come back for it later.
Then you have that one crazy asshole over there just fucking fighting the tank by himself and somehow fucking winning.
He's got the blowtorch. He's just melting the tank from the outside. Just...
Yeah, you have to be pretty good though, because people jump out of them fuckers and shoot you.
I was in a tank in Battlefield 1, and we were like just kind of going through like no man's land or whatever. And it was funny because I'm just like in the side window with a cannon. I'm just shooting across the field, hitting people in this castle. And like we hit like a fucking like just a hole in the ground, and the tank like leans in left, and my view just goes like that into a hole, and there's just 4 dudes just looking at me crouched. And I was like, what the fuck? I just went boom and just killed all 4 in one shot. I was like, that was awkward for them. For me, I'm like, they just see like a dude's face in a little hole, like, but for them it's like, oh hi, we were just
Impending doom.
we were just talking about you. Yeah, so anyone can heal anybody. Just medics can get you up faster and give you more health back, which I think is a pretty cool system. But like I said, I want to see in action. Stationary guns can be towed by vehicles. Yes, you can fire them while being towed. I don't get what that means.
Well, I'm assuming if it's like a fucking, mounted gun or whatever, you could still be on it, but someone in a vehicle can just drag you around while you're still using it.
Which would be interesting, because then you could drop it off at a certain location and have a gunner there. Which would be weird. It just seems like they'd be on wheels, of course. But at first, I was just thinking like just a gun. They hook a chain on it and fucking drag it off like it's an ATM, and they're just like stealing it.
Pretty
I
much.
did that
Except
in,
for your.
what's that game called? It was the Plus game with Rico and had the grappling guns.
Just cows.
Thank you. Just Cause 3. That was my favorite method of killing people. Is I would tether one end really far down, and then I would tether it to like a stationary gun, and I would just pull it. I would get in it, continue to pull it, and just shoot as I went down the road.
Well, you'll be able to do something similar. Except you'll be a huge fucking target at that point.
You're already ready. And in this one, first time for Battlefield, you can go prone on your back. Turn 360 degrees with proper animations while prone. There are many other animation improvements as well, which is something Battlefield 1 did really well too. I was amazed to see that there's animations on entering vehicles, because in other Battlefields just teleported in and out.
Right.
And like in Battlefield 1, like I saw a guy grab the fucking top of a tank, like curl his legs up and like slide into the hole and shit. I was like, wow.
You also see that from first person too. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you can get shot while doing that. And I'm like, this is awesome.
The movement system, as soon as you said that, I was like, what are you, a fucking Solid Snake all of a sudden?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
They just got to add that.
That weird little ground hump. I love the ground hump. No premium pass, so all updates and all modes, all that shit is free. All DLCs, all maps, whatever.
Finally.
Which is crazy. Yeah, they said after the amount of feedback they've gotten, they don't want to separate the community, which for a company as big as DICE working under EA, that's amazing that they're doing that.
Also, every time we talk about that kind of thing, we always use Battlefield as the example, because they have the worst
is the example.
Community splitting when it comes to maps.
Right now, you can download all of their DLCs for free for this, and I think Battlefield 3. I think they're giving them out for Battlefield 3 and 4 right now. But you can download all the DLCs. There's going to be about 2 of those DLC packs that nobody's going to be playing.
Yep.
Still, because when they came out, people played them and people played this. And then when the next one came out, they played that one and this one, but that one got forgotten. And like there's like a social or community stigma of no one's playing that now. It sucks because there's a whole chunk of the fucking game that nobody's playing now.
And it's because of the way they did maps and stuff
they
like
separated
that.
into chunks.
Up the community. So
each DLC is like its own game. It's weird.
If everybody gets it, the problem goes away.
Yeah. No loot boxes. They haven't gotten into detail in this, but they said they're not going to be selling loot boxes.
I heard that they were only going to be doing cosmetics you could buy.
Yeah, you can buy, it says cosmetic items will be available to purchase with real money and in-game currency. And then, yeah, classes are, of course, are going to be assault, support, medic, and scout. They haven't announced any thing outside of the normal stuff. It says each class will have a set of archetypes to choose from, though, a loadout of guns, gadgets, and passive bonuses that emphasize a specific playstyle. An example shown was a paratrooper archetype for the recon class, which equips a suppressed SMG instead of a sniper rifle and silences your footsteps. So,
Oh, cool.
something they kind of added in Battlefield 1 as well. They kind of added some small little like Call of Duty style perks to
I would
them.
say there was no engineer. You were the support. So you
Yeah.
could be the ammo guy, or you could be the fucking tank breaker or fixer. So
Then progression. Progression mostly follows the familiar cycle of obtaining player and class ranks to unlock additional weapons, vehicles, and gear. Everything is organized in your company. A repository of classes, weapons, and vehicles you've customized being introduced are archetypes, or we went through that. Weapons and vehicles can also be specialized with a branching tree of attachments such as a bipod or bayonet, or tank mounts that trade off bonuses and drawbacks, which is kind of cool to hear. There's going to be pros and cons to the vehicles like that. Selections are swappable, so you won't have to re-rank each gun and blah, 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 blah.
so similar as before, yeah.
The look of your soldiers will also be customizable with male and female options and customizable
cool.
clothing and face paint. Weapons are similarly granular, as each gun comes with several customization parts, stocks, muzzles, sights, and so on to fashion individually. Vehicles can be spruced up with camo patterns, sandbags, branches, boxes, and other paraphernalia. Yeah, like
No, I know.
supplies.
I was thinking just covering it in cardboard boxes, though.
It's just a giant cardboard box with two eyes looking out of it. Assignments are also coming back in revamped form. You can complete 3 daily orders, so dailies, and all the modes so far are what you would expect outside of grand operations, which we already went over a little bit. No maps are confirmed yet. They've changed the bullet spread, which I noticed in Battlefield 1, and I wonder what the fuck it was, and I'm glad to actually know that there was something up with it. In Battlefield 1, I noticed it when you're shooting, every once in a while the bullets just veered off really far. They added a randomizer to where bullets will go based off an algorithm. So even if you're shooting directly at somebody down your sight, there's a chance the bullet might not hit them because they're going for realism. And they're doing a pre-made pattern per gun now, like every other FPS does. So, which for gameplay I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because Battlefield is not, if you're looking for a sim shooter, Battlefield's not it. So you just keep it like a normal first-person shooter. And bullet penetration is coming, meaning high-caliber guns such as LMGs can shoot through walls, which I assumed, I thought was already still a thing in Battlefield 1. There's one other thing. Where was it? Destructibility. So as usual, buildings will be destructible. Blah blah blah. But they get specific and say hitting the side of a building with a shell, for instance, will collapse the walls inward. Whereas in the other games, they more so took damage. If you shot a wall, the wall would blow up in a really cool animation. It looked great in Battlefield 1, but it didn't have the physics of where the impact came from like that. While firing through a window into the building will blow debris outward. And something particularly cool that was discussed but not shown was how bits of masonry can dangle off busted up buildings, eventually detaching and falling. If you happen to stand under that when it hits, you die.
Which they kind of showed in the trailer with the vehicle falling down.
Yeah, which is the purpose of those kind of trailers too, because they're kind of showing you all the things to expect.
Yeah.
The systems. I think that's fucking awesome.
It is cool.
Because they already had it so when buildings collapsed, you died, which I thought was crazy anyway. But to just know that the debris of the building is now something to watch out
weapon,
for. If you see
yeah.
a building that's like all fucked up, you're gonna be like looking out for a piece of the building falling. So.
You know, it's going to be an achievement either to get killed by it or kill someone with a piece of debris.
Oh, probably. Last thing I'll go into because there's a lot here, but fortifications. Every soldier will have a toolkit. Oh yeah, they're replacing the gas mask from 1 with a toolkit. So there's not going to be a gas thing. Well, there probably will be gas in the game, but it's not going to be as much of a gameplay mechanic as Battlefield 1. But every soldier will have a toolkit, which can be used to build sandbags, trenches, stationary machine guns, and other fortifications that primarily bring back destroyed cover. rebuilding parts of a flattened building to help your squad turtle at a flag, for instance. You won't be able to build anywhere, instead plopping down structures in preset locations. DICE hasn't revealed what that process looks like. So it sounds like it's you can rebuild certain areas, but it's more of a gameplay mechanic and less of a you just build whatever you want wherever you want.
Right.
Which I prefer because I like a rule set when it comes to that kind of thing.
Well, I say, especially if you're playing something like that where it is, Battlefield, adding random building to it, I think would fuck the balance up really bad.
Definitely.
So.
And it just kind of lame feeling. Someone started building a fort out of nowhere during a battle.
Yeah.
And people were like trying to find ways to like, I don't know, like troll people or block off certain things. Like it makes sense, like doing like makeshift things during war because it happened. Like you're in a building and you're like bunkering down and they're blowing out the walls and shit. Like
And
to
you
put
need
up
that cover back,
like reinforcement of something to like, you know, make sure you're not getting shot. It makes complete sense. I think that sounds awesome. And the sandbags thing, something I kind of speculated about earlier, makes sense too because that's a really easy thing you can just kind of throw up to make cover. But yeah, so all that information, the video we watched, what do you guys think? A lot of stuff that they're adding.
I mean, on paper, I think it sounds like a really good game. They took everything that I would say, you know, obviously that people, or at least I like about Battlefield, and they kept it, and then they just added a bunch of stuff, and none of the additions seem bad. They all seem like they're going to be beneficial to the game. I also really appreciate that they're taking a chance with some custom, or not taking a chance, but taking they're adding customization. I'm choking on words here. Sorry. Something that you really didn't have in that game. You always just got a random soldier that you were playing as, and now you get to make one, and there's cosmetics, which is smart because it gives them a way to have a microtransaction system that isn't going to piss everyone off.
Well, they also, yeah, for sure. They also were kind of specifying too that, or kind of really pushing that, like, this is your character, your soldier, whatever. And just like soldiers that fought through the tours during World War II, they would change over time, or they would dress differently for certain things, or whatever. They're talking about those seasons when you're doing like the fall of Europe or whatever, you're going to get more clothes that are based around that time.
Right.
And as you go into another season of maybe like towards the end, I would assume would be like Blitzkrieg or whatever, you probably get more like snow gear and stuff like that. So it'd be kind of cool to see that ever evolving, like I was there for that season, so now I have these clothes kind of thing.
Yeah.
To kind of show off.
No, it's cool. I think I think it sounds really good. Like I said, though, on paper, I obviously want to see, and I'm sure they'll show it at E3, where we'll actually get to see some gameplay and see how the stuff actually works. And but knowing DICE and knowing that Battlefield is their baby, I'm sure it'll be great. So
yeah, I would say they can fuck up Battlefront twice they can fuck that shit up, but they haven't done it with Battlefield yet. So and I loved Battlefield 1, so I can't wait for this shit. Yeah, I'm on the same page. Everything about it sounds amazing. I can't wait to play this shit. I do want to see gameplay. I want to see just like normal. I just want to see them play the game. I just want to see it. And yeah, all the differences. I think the whole like being able to stabilize people and drag them out of combat is huge. Dragging people out of combat's awesome. Really excited for that. I don't know, everything about it sounds dope. I'm mostly excited for like the game's gonna be great, but like that season system, I want to see how that works. I love this idea of it ever changing, like as you're playing or whatever, and seeing what new stuff they bring up. I also love that to kind of make up for some of the past mistakes they've made, that they're really kind of fucking spoiling the community because they don't owe anybody free maps. I mean, they already. I bought the DLCs for Battlefield 1, and I hate the way they separate them. But and you can play them with friends, which is kind of nice if they're partied with you. But they're just giving that away now, and they're making plenty of money off this fucking game regardless. But that's a lot of money they're not going to be making. I'm assuming they're hoping for the microtransactions of the aesthetic stuff to make up for that. But I hope it works out for them because I want them to continue to do stuff like that.
Well, I think ideally, by doing the system that they're doing and keeping the community together longer, that they have a better opportunity to
Less die off.
sell stuff in the long run. I mean, me and you specifically aren't opposed to spending extra money on a game as long as I don't feel like I'm being cheated.
And there's value there.
Yeah. And if I'm playing the game, if I'm putting hours and hours and hours into it and I see a cosmetic item that I think is super cool, I don't even like really think about it unless all of a sudden it's like a t-shirt and they're like, give us $20. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But
Give us $20.
you know, a good example is like, you know, we always say a million times Warframe has a really good free-to-play system, and the way they handle microtransactions is usually very good. They have hiccups every once in a while. They're usually pretty good to fix them. Flip side of that would be Neverwinter. I love the game, but $60 for a fucking mount.
Give me $80 for this spider.
Stupid. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, fucking Call of Duty World War II. Typically, when I buy a Call of Duty, I'm like already planning. I'm like, I'm gonna buy the DLCs when they come out because I play them throughout the year, and when the next one comes out, I play that throughout the year. So I want to get those map packs or whatever. And I didn't buy any of them. They were like, "You want the new maps?" Like, hell no, I'm not playing this game.
Hell no.
I'm never playing this game, dude. This game, you're boring my dick off. Why would I give you money?
Ooh.
Yeah, get me excited, fool. That's how I talk to Activision. Chris, thoughts?
I do like the sound of all the changes they've made. Like you said, on paper, it sounds like a really nice change to everything. And I am a cosmetic whore, so you know the appeal of cosmetics for like your gun, and your characters, and even your vehicles is really appealing to me. And the fact that I can play like like the 4-player co-op like mission things and all that will transfer over into multiplayer is really enticing to me to just like grind out those missions to get really good gear, or I guess really good gear. It's kind of a relative thing. But I don't know. Battlefield 1 was fun. I just didn't get a lot of playtime in it because I only play these games by myself. Like if I'm going to play it, I usually like to play with a group of people. So,
Oh, did you bring up the you said companies, but did you explain companies?
No.
No, it was essentially guilds in this game. So you can actually like have all your friends and stuff like that under a banner in this, which is really cool too. So.
Yeah, and they didn't really say it in any detail that made it sound like it was a system thing, but they're like, when you're in your company with your friends, make sure you're dressing alike and looking the part and all this stuff. So they're really trying to emphasize, with, like I said before, not separating the community, but also adding some kind of system to kind of feel like you're part of something. So it sounds like they're really trying to, like everybody right now, which is awesome, aiming for longevity. So
if they were going to make a game last a long time, I think a World War II one would be a smart place to do that.
I want them to bring back dogfights because they added that late in Battlefield 1 and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just they need to add more freedom of how you want to play that because there's like 2 game modes and one of them you can't play one of like the 2 maps. I was like, that's shitty. But they added that towards the end. Hopefully if they add that again. Then plus there's way more planes to pick from World War II.
That shit's hard though.
Yeah. It's fun.
No. It's because they had the control options. They have it set up a certain way, so it's supposed to be more realistic. I had to shut that shit off because
It wasn't even realistic. It was more realistic when you turned it off.
maybe it was more supposed to be.
So by default, when you do the dogfight mode, if I'm flying a plane and you're in the back on the machine gun, the original way it was, and at first I didn't understand what the hell you're talking about. You're like, I can't hit anything. I'm like, just aim, and you're like, I can't hit anything. The way it's set up, and this is a system mechanic that is just badly designed. Where you're sitting holding the gun was independent from the plane. So in real life, if you're sitting in a seat in the back of a plane and I'm flying and taking a right, you're going to also do that. But here, your body moved, but like your aim would stay the same no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
So if my plane was flying in any direction, you were independently moving where you wanted to. And it was almost like there was like an invisible barrier between me, my plane, and you. And we were just...
like I was orbiting you.
Yeah, it was fucking bizarre. So once you turn that off, if I turn, then you also turn. And if I was to turn like this, you're actually gonna go with my movement and not just like be looking this way, and then we're flying this way. All of a sudden, you're still looking over.
When
there.
I was Yeah, because originally you'd be trying to dodge, obviously, trying not to get us fucking shot
Trying to get
down.
my ass shot
and
off.
I'm like, I can't keep the cursor on them to save my fucking life. This is impossible.
Yeah, because you're essentially fucking just flipping around in space forever.
And then like I looked
Going,
it up, and someone was like, "Oh, there's this option you have to shut
whoa.
off." And I went in there, and the first fucking match after I shut that off, I was like, "Oh, hey, look, I'm with the plane."
Yeah, because now when I turn right, you know that we're going right, so you
Right.
can actually aim and keep your aim there. Whereas the other way, like I turn right and you're just like, woo.
I was getting so frustrated because I was like, I'm like not this like great at these games, but I'm not this bad either.
Nobody is. Like anytime anyone got behind us, it was just like show he's ineffective. Like he couldn't do
I
anything.
was scaring them with the bullets.
Yeah, they're like, why is this motherfucker shooting everywhere? Careful while you're trying to shoot this guy. This guy's nuts. I don't know if he's gonna hit us, but try not to take the risk.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know,
But yeah,
Yeah.
they should definitely have dogfights.
that'd be awesome.
Or even
And procedurally generated 4-player co-op. I think it's interesting.
I hope it is robust.
I hope I hope the maps aren't procedurally generated only because the amount of detail they put into the Battlefield maps and how big they are, I want them all to look like that and be
They
that
coded
amazing.
like a motherfucker.
But procedurally generated would be cool to like see like how the battle would play out each time.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you play, it's not like that team starts there, we start here.
right.
Like, you know,
Right.
have dynamic
It'll
events and shit.
probably have like a set maps, like 4 or 5 set maps, and then like the objective of like either like get from here to here. Those points will be different every time, or like just for example, like you know, obtain this intel. It'll rotate between different types of mods as well as probably like different enemies that appear at different
Yeah.
locations.
And that's what I'm assuming, but I would assume they would just use the maps they already built for the multiplayer as well, because they typically have quite a bit.
Yeah, and they're always huge because they
they're-
support so many players.
They're huge to the
Right.
point where like where you once were in like this green lush little suburban like town, all of a sudden you're just in this like muddy hellscape with barbed wire and shit, and they're completely different looking places, but it's still the same map.
Is Battlefield such a weird game in that regard too? Because you could be having your little war over here, and something else is happening over here, and you have no fucking idea. Like,
Arma, you can be having a goddamn war happening over here and miles fucking across the island. There could be like a tank fucking war happening.
Yeah.
And like people are taking objectives and blowing up fucking towns and shit.
wasn't that game supposed to come to console?
I don't think it could.
I remember.
It's too
Oh no,
big.
it was Daisy. That's what it was. And that fucking. Where'd that
I
go?
don't want to talk about Daisy, dude. That's too much to that one.
But
yeah.
yes, looks cool. Can't
Looks
wait
awesome.
to see some gameplay at E3 because it'd be fucking crazy if they didn't show it off. And yeah, October.
So it'd be like, hey, Dice, where's Battlefield 2? They're like, well, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? You just showed it off. Like, where's it at? World War II. No, I mean, like, fucking, oh no, we didn't bring that here.
I mean, we got other games
Actually-
to show. All right, we got Madden to show you, and
Ugh.
whatever their basketball
Dice
game
better not be
is.
showing no fucking Madden. I think they actually said they'll be showing it at EA Play or something like that. And something.
they
That's
don't-
their E3 thing.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
go to E3.
yeah.
They do their own thing. Like
Yeah, so they
Nintendo
did
does.
confirm. They did confirm it's going to be shown there. They're
Of
gonna
course,
be showing them.
it'll be like an hour, I'm sure.
It's great because I'll watch the whole hour.
said they
And then as
usually
soon as
go-
they're like Madden, I'm like, okay, bye.
We're going to talk about this for like 15, 20 minutes. And after our conference, you could stick around for 1 hour of gameplay.
And then they're going to show off some MMA game where people fucking punch from behind their back into the guy's side of the head and then flip around like a fucking helicopter and fly out of the arena. There's way too many weird gifts from that game, man. I don't get it. Josh will just show me them constantly, and I'm just like, the fuck's wrong with that game? Why is it that fucked up? People just like are fighting. One guy will just crawl on someone else, and the guy's head will be turning, and the guy will just sink through him through the floor and shit. I'm just like, why is the game? Why are they possessed? Why is it like Possessed
Why did
Fighter
nobody test this
2018?
game before it came
Yeah.
out?
It's on the same engine. They're all on. Why the fuck do these guys just not get it?
Maybe that's a gameplay mechanic.
They just were like, did you ever fix that bug? Which one? I don't know. Fucking release it, dude. We'll figure it out.
You go, it's like, hey, Fred, you do the internal testing? Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, my guy went inside the other dude while I was fighting him. That sounds fucking. That sounds sexy as fuck.
Oops.
I'll buy that game.
Let's talk more about that game. Let us know in the comments. What do you think about Battlefield 5? Are you not excited for it? Are you very excited for it? Do you like the changes? Do you not like the changes? Did you like Battlefield 1? What do you think about World War II? Going back to that, how do you feel about women in war? Just in general, and that's a great topic. Can of worms to open up.
God.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's keep it on topic. And yeah, let me know everything else you're thinking about when it comes to all the things we've talked about. But that's gonna do it for this episode of Tasty Cast, episode 64.
Yeah.
I almost said Tasty Tuesday. I saved myself, and then I said it anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook at Tasty Loot Gaming. Check out the streams at Twitch. Tasty Senpai is me. Tasty_fruit is Chris. Hit the notification button to know when we go live. And join the Discord. Check us out on iTunes and other shit. And yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
I'm Chris.
And until the next episode, which will be next Tuesday for Tasty Tuesday, doing it all over again. Have a great weekend, guys, and take it easy.